Hey, everybody. Excuse me. Hey, everybody, welcome. Hey, everybody, welcome. Rachel Clark, in case you happen to be seeing this, don't faint. I'm standing up and I'm going to walk around. For those of you who commented on the way my fabric looked the other day, it now looks like that, being torn apart from making masks and class samples. But the thing I wanted to talk about was this. I've been doing a class called So Many Triangles, So Little Time. And this was the class sample. This is what you got. And I did it in red and white, which are not necessarily my colors, but I did it because I love two color quilts and I had never done anything to appeal to people who like red and white. So this was the class sample. And my only takeaway is that there were not a lot of people who wanted to make a red and white quilt. And a lot of times when we see a quilt, we can only envision it. We can only envision it as it is. Some people can take it a little farther, and picture what they could do with this. But some people, look at this quilt and decide that this is what it's going to look like. So just for fun, what I did was I showed a variation of this quilt, and this is it. It's the same exact pattern. I enlarged the block by 2 inches, 1 inch. The red and white one is a 6 inch block, and this is a 7 inch block. But you can see I added lots of embellishments and I changed it completely. So here's this one with all just shadowing and shading and all the dimension. And then here's this one, the original. And so I realized that I couldn't really teach this class, and I needed to come up with a new class sample. So I wanted to combine the red and white and this elaborate quilt into something that would have sort of the same impact as the bigger quilt and more interest than the red and white quilt. Now, here again, I'll show it one more time. There's the pattern. So what I've done is this. And I think that this might have a little more appeal to people. Show them what their project could look like. It's bright, it's sparkly, it's fun. If you get close enough, you'll see that that's not gray fabric, but that is actually black and white spotted fabric. This goes together so quickly and so easily. You could probably get it done in a day and a half. And it is paper pieced, and it is a class that highlights my method. And it gets a little more challenging than the first classes, only because if you look at all those triangles, they all have to be oriented on the paper a different way. But once I show you how to do it, you will be just zooming along and everything will be great. So I wanted to show you this, my new So Many Triangles, So Little Time class sample. I will be teaching this at the Mancuso Quilt Fests that are coming up. And so if you would like to take a class, once we open up and we can start traveling again, this is definitely going to be on the curriculum. So I hope to see you all soon, and I look forward to seeing you at Quilt Fests. If I don't get out of the house and start talking face to face with all you guys, I think I'm going to go crazy. I miss you. I miss our interaction. And I really do hope you're all doing well, that you're all staying healthy, and that our paths will cross at the Quilt Fests. Thanks so much. Oh, by the way, this is Quilt Maven Dave, David Sirota, or Uncle Dave, whatever you want to call me. Thanks.